Hello, ladies and gentlemen, gals and pals, holes and poles. I'm sorry, but I tried recording something. We went about an hour. I think we went about 5 and 2 with Life Gain Angels, and unfortunately, it didn't record. I'm praying that it'll just randomly appear. It said it was recording and everything, but yeah, it didn't show up. So, unfortunately, we missed some pretty good games. We ranked up almost to the end of Platinum 4. So almost to Platinum 3. We're a little off. Like I said, I think we went like 5 and 2, 4 and 2. So, but there were some pretty good games. The deck played really well. So, it was unfortunate. We will get back into it. So we're playing Selesnya Angels in Ranked Explorer. Trying to get to Mythic by the end of the month. It is the 23rd? No. 27th? I don't know. I don't pay attention to calendars. Oh, jeez. But this is a keepable hand. Unfortunately, there's no turn 1 play. Turn 2, turn 3, 4. I don't know. Is this... I mean, I want the life gain. Turn 2, maybe turn 3, and then we play out. Because this is a mana accelerator, then we can play this and hopefully draw something into something else. We'll see how the... we'll keep this, though. Those are cool sleeves. So, we got no play at turn 1, so let's go ahead and enter tapped. Save some life. Boom, 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 boom. Hopefully our opponent is there. There they are. There's so many decks that are playing Elvish Mystic and stuff. I wonder... it's always a question whether or not they're just playing Elves, or if they're playing, if they're playing Elf Ball, if they're playing Storm the Festival, if they're playing Red-Green Aggro. I still think turn 2 Bishop. Let's see here. Turn 2 Bishop means... Yada means we can play... We'll have 3 mana. We don't have any other turn 2 drops. So we'll have 2 mana. No, we'll have to draw something. So just based on what's in our hand, I'm doing this. Bum, 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 bum. Dibble dip. What you got, buddy? It looks like he's playing Storm the Festival. Alright, this then... We're going in for Valkyrie. Yeah, we're going this path. He's got 2 mana available. Question is, let's go in for damage. Ouch. Snag. Well, at least one of his Karns are in the graveyard. I don't know if that's helpful to us or not helpful to us. We could blow up. Is this non-basic? Switch our artifact enchantment or non-basic, yeah. So we can keep that for a Nykthos. Three, 6. 1 mana available. He's got a 5, 6. Trigger.
I advise that you my grief fuels my mission.
What's he getting? Target creature, its controller creates 4-way actions. Activate only as a sorcery. He didn't activate that? Oh, he's all tapped out. Oh, yeah. You're, maybe we shouldn't give him that mana right away. Boom! Hey! And we ranked up. We went from, like, I think we had 3 pips almost up to the end. So, yeah, we went, like, 5 and 2. Because we gained, like, 3, I think. So, unfortunately, like I said, we didn't get those recorded. There was one game I was bitching a lot, of course, but it wasn't. It was still a good game. I like the guy's deck. He was playing one of the Omnath, not Locust of Mana, the 4-color or 3-color one, the one with landfall. And had 3 different modes every time. Like, first time a landfall trigger, second time there's a landfall trigger, you get something different, and third time it triggers, you get something different. And he was playing a good deck, but the problem was there was so much stuff going on, so many triggers and shit going on, that I just realized Arena does not allow you to figure out what's going on. It just does the stuff, and your opponent doesn't get to know what's going on. And it's a terrible function. I was looking for a way to stop it. I was trying to find full control mode. I didn't know if it would allow me to stop the stuff going on. But even then, if you do stop the stuff, you then have the stupid the timer against you. So Arena and Wizards, and I was also talking about I accidentally clicked the fast forward, hit the go to in step button instead of hitting the go to next step button. I know one's bigger than the other, but they're right next to each other, and I accidentally went too far. Like, the UI developer I was bitching about that, too. I'll probably bitch about it later. But I don't think I have this card yet. Do I? Look at the top 7 cards of your library. Put up as 2 lane cards from among them on the battlefield. Tap. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. I'm waiting for one of those cards to be like a 3-mana one. You know, I didn't check out the store today. Let's go check that out real quick. Daily deals. No. I was looking to see if there's any free cards or packs. What was this? Oh, that's my friend list. Explorer. Right. Let's hop in. Hoppity hop. Now, we're finally up to Platinum 3. Surprisingly, we're moving through Platinum not too bad. I thought it was going to be a wall once we got into here, but... I mean, it's keepable, but I don't see a line that is amazingly quick. I do not see a line here, especially if we are playing against Burn. You can have 2 free mana next turn, however. I like those ones. I like these stained ones, the glass stained ones for the, I might keep that for the cocoa. that far. Go. There we go. Yeah, that works. It'll be interesting to see how the Coco plays out. Okay. I mean, the life gain might be more prevalent in the long run, just because of burn. I'll be fair. He probably should be throwing all his burn at my life gain creatures, because they're the thing that's going to keep me alive. I mean, his main damage can come from his creatures past 2 attackers. We'll see what he does. I don't want to throw something out and then have him ram out, whatchamacallem, the 3-drop goblin that burns all my creatures, 2 damage. I mean, with 2 mana, there's no way he's doing 9 damage. You got it, buddy. Yep. Told you. You really needed to get rid of my creatures. I mean, don't... I think either line is workable, but the life gain is just too important. I can just totally out-creep him if he isn't fast enough. Like, a really important creature to get rid of, yes, is my fort, like, the Bishop of Wings. But, or the 2/4, the Righteous Valkyrie. But I think my line of play would have been get rid of the life gain creatures and then get as much damage in with the creatures on the ground as possible. Because he had creatures available. Yeah, I mean, he was going to slam a giant down, and if he just focused on getting rid of my creatures, he would have been able to get as much damage as possible in with his. But I think a lot of red players tend to go too much to the face. Depending on the deck, of course. You got to change up your strategy based on the deck. A lot of times you do go straight to the face. It's the way you play. But then if you don't have if it's like a life gain deck, sometimes life gain is just not, you're not going to be able to go to the face. Here I'm talking like a pro, but I have played against red deck quite a bit. Modern red deck is a bit different. Explorer, this is a different meta, to be honest. This is one of the first life gain decks I've really played. So, that really has a chance in any kind of meta. I would like to see if there's any valid decks in Modern. Unfortunately, I just haven't been playing Magic that much when it comes to paper. I have been playing with friends though, a bit more. We just had a big Commander party the other day at my friend's house, so had quite a few games. I played a game as Chaloon in one. That was fun. Of course, my turns turn out to be really, really long. And then we did some two-headed giant commander. That's always fun. It was funny because my friend was totally turned off to commander at first when I was trying to get him to play it. But then he realized he liked it a lot more eventually in the long run compared to just regular Magic. Let's see. What do we want to do? If we go... Yeah, I think this way. Let's see what he does. Okay. Wait, what's this? Oh, it's a blinker. Oh, great. We got another. This is another Omnath. Oh, okay, this is a different one then. Yeah, this is the different one. This is a different Omnath compared to the one I was playing earlier. So we burnt. Yeah, this is the M21. He was using the Zendikar one. Come on, baby. Bring it in. Fuck. Yeah. Holy crap, whatever. Trying to see if I can... Oh. Whatever. Apparently the deck only wants to draw lands now. I love how it's like, person said, it's literally like, I hate that. I fucking hate it. I'm just gonna mute people from now on. GG! It's like, dude, it wasn't your fucking skill. It wasn't your fucking skill. The deck just started spitting out lands. Good job. You know, it wasn't like some combat trick or, you know, smart lines of play or anything. My deck just crapped out. Ugh, Thoughtseize. So we got red black. Sack or aggro? say, card's pretty dead, to be fair. The Gyada's more potent at the moment. I love that owl, by the way. That's cool. Okay. Favor of the mirror breaker. Okay. I mean, we got 2 cards that are going to replenish the cards he took, so... I mean, Inspiring Overseer, I would prefer it be a 1/1/2 drop. But obviously it's a white card. I'll be fair, I wouldn't care if it was a 0/1/2 drop. The 3 cost is just really hurtful. No box. You got it, bud. Only problem is this might be a... No? Okay. This is like the original non-legendary, gains haste. Dog. Smack, smack. If we draw a mana or a creature, doesn't matter now. As long as he doesn't kill or splend it. Which he probably is about to do. Why is he eyeing the speaker? Ah, you fucker. I'm surprised that he... Really? Ah, crap. Yeah. I hate that combo so much. I really hate that combo. Oh, fuck me. Fuck you, cunt. I hate red-black so bad. I hate it so bad. So bad. Just go suck a dick. Just suck a dick. Yeah, this is perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like we're playing against Control. Dude, what's taking you so long? Okay. Unless you got a Wrath Effect, it's actually probably not the best choice. Which he probably does, but he probably wouldn't play that then. Resume, draw, untap.
Go high from the world. Hurry!
I'm just getting sick and tired of this shit. I'm playing against... Fuck you, Wizards. It is such an insult to your player base. You earn up the tiers, and then they take them away from you. It is such a slap in the face. It's the biggest slap in the face. And you know why they do it? It's because they want you to take away stuff. It's like one of those... It's almost like... It's like a pay thing. It's the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. It's like, you're not playing good enough. You're not playing a good enough deck. Pay more money. Pay more money, bitch. Pay, bitch. Pay, bitch. Well, unfortunately, I did hit keep. Shit. Yeah. It looked like we were going to play, but then the lands did not come out to be what I wanted. Looks like he's Mono White Humans, maybe? Oh, not just aggro, Mono White aggro. Whenever one or more 1/1 counters are put on Dusk Legion, duelist draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. This was actually interesting. Does he not get to choose? Control a sec. Okay, so it does get to show me. Alright, Dusk Legion. I want to keep that. And we'll keep the Baseshu in our hand. We can live off this. What we got in our hand, we can actually live off of right now. We'll drop it if, because if he doesn't, steal something like that. That's exactly why I kept it. Okay. I'll be fair, I didn't expect him to just give up. Especially after stealing my creature. I mean, with what I got on the field, it's not that amazing, but maybe what's in his hand is not the best. So he's not mono humans. Churning Reservoir. At the beginning of your upkeep, put an oil counter on another target non-token artifact or creature you control. 2-tap, create a 1/1 red Phyrexian Goblin. Creature token activate only if an oil counter was removed from a permanent you control. Removed from a permanent you control this turn, or permanent with an oil counter was put in your graveyard this turn. I think this is actually playable. It gives you oil counters, so you're getting one every turn. As long as you have a creature or artifacts in play. It is an artifact. You can't put it on itself, though. I see this working in an artifact deck, in a creature deck. 2 mana to create a 1/1. It's not sorcery speed. And it also triggers... You can also activate it. It doesn't trigger. But you can activate it if one with an oil counter went into the graveyard. And if you can untap it, you can activate it multiple times. It does require mana, though. My only problem is I don't know why these aren't artifact. Why aren't these artifact creatures? Even the token goblin looks like an artifact. I see this. I know there's a lot of weird conditions in it, but they're not that hard to fulfill. So at the beginning of your upkeep, put an oil counter on another target non-token artifact or creature. That's not that hard to fulfill. It's not. It's just you don't put the oil counters on it. You put it on other artifacts. And you can pile them up on one creature or one artifact. So you can have indestructible land. It doesn't say you can only have one oil counter on it. So you could be playing with Darksteel Citadel or something, and be dropping a whole bunch of oil counters on it. And of course, this works well in an oil themed deck that has any other cards with oils on it. There's a blue artifact that makes sorceries. Instants and sorceries, one generic cheaper for each oil, and you put an oil on at the upkeep or the end step. I can't remember. You put an oil counter on it. So, and it only costs 4 mana. But anyways, there are some pretty decent cards that have oil stuff. And then the other thing is, and then 2-tap, create a 1/1 red Phyrexian Goblin creature token. Activate only if an oil was removed from a permanent you control this turn, or okay. It doesn't specifically. Never mind. It's not as good as it's not what I thought it was. I thought it would remove an oil counter. But this does work with other cards that allow. So this will allow you to build up oil counters. Yeah, so I thought it would remove an oil counter. I thought it said either it would remove an oil counter, or if a creature with an oil or a permanent with an oil counter went into the graveyard. No, so the oil counter has to be removed another way via either that card's ability or something. So never mind. This isn't as fun, this isn't as good as I thought it was. I simply thought you would put oil counters and other stuff. I guess this is an engine, though, with decks that are oil counter driven. So there could be cards that this work with if you want to get oil counters on stuff faster. But this also allows you to put 1/1 creatures into play if they remove stuff. But at that cost, you have to remove the oil counter from the original thing and pay the cost for this. So, I don't know. It looks interesting to me. It does, but the activation costs. I mean, the top part alone, if there are some really powerful cards that have oil counters, this could be good at a 1-drop artifact that allows you to put oil counters on them. So if there's a really good card that gets oil, like an oil every turn, it does something really powerful when you have oils on it or remove them, then this might be a decent card. But I don't, like I said, there's not that many cards that I know of. But then it has an additional effect underneath of it. And I would have to see I would have to look at the other cards that are oil based. I wouldn't be surprised if this does slot in somewhere really nice. Because like in the past we had things with charge counters and other kind of counters, and they didn't have ways to put the more of those counters on them before we had like proliferate and stuff. So this is just a pure 1-drop engine to do that, with an additional ability that when you use those cards to produce 1/1s. So even though the second ability has a weird way to activate it, I would rather it say just remove an oil counter from another card. You know, remove an oil counter rather than if you've removed an oil counter from another permanent. That way you could eat those oil counters off of other cards to like make blockers, make tokens, and stuff like that. So like I said, I'd have to see the list, because as a 2-card combination to charge up those cards, especially if they're super powerful, I can see this being good, or a good support card. But I'd have to see how powerful those other cards are. So, sorry, I turned into a pack opening vid, but let's go ahead and hop into another game. That's a cool angel. This is possible. Tokens. Yep, we got the land we needed. So ETB tap. Smack. Flash. When it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white soldier creature. Alright. Hey! Ornithopter. I love me some Ornithopter. So it is technically a tokens deck. What is... okay. I wonder why he main faced it. Ah, that's fine. When a knight errant enters the battlefield, look at the top 6 cards of your library, and you reveal up to 2 creature cards with mana value extra less from among the excellent number of creatures that invoked. Put the revealed cards. Aha! So he has a giant killer. Creature with power 4 and greater. So we gotta be careful on the power situation for the moment. Play this. If we draw a mana, then it's more useful than, yeah. Except we hope he plays out the giant killer before. I mean, if he's just going to attack with the 4/4, that's fine. I assume these red-white token decks would totally be playing the 6 mana artifact that gives you guys like +1/+, double strike and trample or whatever. That was a gorgeous draw, by the way. The question is do we play... We do this. Let's do this. And let's see what he does. Okay. You gotta remember to do that because it has vigilance. I'm sorry. Next end step we're about to. It is an instant. I always forget it's an instant. I think it's a sorcery. Unfortunately, he looks like he's stuck on mana. And here, 3,000 years. Sorry, I'm watching F&T in the background. Listening to Dan Vask sing a... Dude, if you haven't listened to Dan Vask on YouTube, go listen to Dan Vask. Yeah, no bugs. You got it. Dan Vask, my man. Dan Vask. I mean, he doesn't really need my help, but I totally recommend Dan Vask. He's a great singer. He just did a Christian... What was it? I can't remember. He just did a Christian... Or... I would say Christian, but it's like, you know, an older religious song. I don't know what he did, but he made it into a heavy metal themed song. He does that once in a while. I think it was an Easter based or he's the one who's done the cover of several of the Witcher songs that are amazing. The metal Witcher songs. Boom. Alright. And turn. Coco at the end step. Hopefully we get... If we can snag 2 Righteous Valkyries, or we snag a Righteous Valkyrie, he kills it, and then we play a Righteous Valkyrie. That or he's tapped out. That too. Yep, there we go. Even if he's got one in hand, we're good. You do that, you do that. I mean, I don't get it. Do these decks not play a whole bunch of things that say, get 3 mana, give creatures +1/+0, or 2 mana, or like... There's gotta be spells, right, that give a whole, like, +2/+0 or something to, like... He's tapped out. Let's just go ahead and Coco and see what we get. If he doesn't scoop. Yeah, buddy. You got it. Scoop. Yeah, okay. I probably didn't play that the right way. I was worried about playing out the Righteous Valkyrie. He didn't have 3 mana. I should have realized that. For the longest time, he was having mana problems. So I should have played it out, but if I played it out, then he drew a land. He was just going to blow it up. And then I didn't have lethal in the air. But I think in this way, if I just saved up for the Coco, let him tap out Coco on his end step, then Righteous Valkyrie with a whole bunch of flyers, then I could just one-shot him. So I was just waiting for something that said, oh, I have all my guys are +2/+0 or +3/+3 or something. Do they not play the knight that gives all, like, that just has an anthem glued on him? He's like a 3/3 for 3 white that all creatures get +1/+1. I would think you would be like all token generators, and then you would like have 8 or 12 cards. Like, you know, you would like 20 cards token generation, and then like 8 to 12 cards or like 10 cards of like anthems and pump spells. I mean, it's keepable. No 1-drop, so. Yeah, after F and T ends, I love the music on the end. I think we're gonna start. Nah, we can drop 2 bishops. If we go prosperous, we can then go bishop, bishop. It looks like he might be mono red. Red deck wins. Oh, he's odd cards. Shit. I'm guessing he's red deck odd cards. Odd CMC. Which he might still also be playing the you gonna shock me? Or shock, yeah, he's gonna shock my creature. See, that's a smart move. Shock the creature, prevent the Yep. That's what that other kid should have done. Other kid, but getting rid of my 1-drops, that just kept me alive. Perry Chan. He's got some of that Yakuza 0 music in the ending. Actually makes me want to play some Yakuza 0 now. Yeah, I'm just trying to think if this is actually what I want to do. Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah. Because if they stay alive, which there's a good chance they do, we just don't block. They can't burn. We don't block. No way he's burning us. The creature's out. If he doesn't drop a land, we could actually block his creatures. Don't drop a land. Oh, there's a ramen over on. Oh, nice job. 8 mana. I mean, 8 damage. Bring us down to 3, but he's got no crunch. He's got no land. So probably die, but I need a life. Got him. Bada boom. We got him. We got him. I love doing that. I love the scoop. I love the scoop after being at 3 health. Like, I know I'm going to have a long way to come back, but they're just like, fuck it. It might be, I don't know if it's a feel bad because they were doing good. I just drew the right card. It wasn't even in my hand, you know? Neither of those cards. The Resplendent Angel and the Overseer, the Overseer and the Valkyrie, whatever. Yeah, I can't remember now. Neither of those cards are in my hand. I had to draw both of them. I did have the 2-drop Angel, so I could gain life, but I wasn't going to gain 16. Biolume Egg. I love the art on this one, by the way. That first, the one on the left is gorgeous. The one on the right's cool, too. But 3 mana, Defender, when it enters the battlefield, scry 2. When you sack it, return to the battlefield transformed under its owner's control at the beginning of the end step. Sack 2 islands. It can't be blocked this turn. So it's got to be in some sort of sack deck? So, like, blue-black, so you could sack this to, like, Village Rights or something. I'm trying to think. I mean, a Defender 0-4 for 3 that lets you grind 2 isn't terrible. I would actually like to try this in something. The flip side isn't the best, though. If it was a 5-5, maybe. But sack 2 islands, can't be blocked, isn't the most... I would rather, instead of, when it says when you sack it, oh, but you could be playing like blue-black and be like doing Liliana, not Liliana. That makes each player discard a card, not each player sack a creature. There are sack triggers that like each player sacks a creature So you could be playing some sort of like Esper, blue black something, and force a card that forces both players to get rid of stuff. Or you could play like the one of those 3-drop creatures, the Plague Catcher, I think it's called. There's a couple creatures that say when this creature ETBs, each player sacks a creature, and it's meant to, like, if you have a whole bunch of tokens and they don't have as many creatures, force them to get more of a higher value, and you can get rid of a token. Or same thing, if you're playing like a control version, it just helps you dwindle down their stuff. And you can sack this instead and get something more powerful out of it. Oh, I didn't realize it. We did finish this. We are doing our weekly, or our daily. So I didn't reset yet. We still haven't get class 20 black or green. Man, I didn't realize we haven't done all our green. Look at our packs real quick. D. We'll probably do these next. I want to look at the Aftermath, March, and that. So, all right, let's do one more game. See what we get. See what we get. Do I have my water around here? I don't. I'll grab it. I'll grab it after this. Hopefully this one records. The thing in the beginning popped up saying it was recording, but it did last time too. I don't know why it didn't record. Maybe, I don't know. Sometimes computers don't make sense. It just might have got lost somewhere. Oh shit, I should have... Ugh. This wasn't a keepable hand. We're gonna lose this so bad. Yeah, that needed to be green. Shit. We want to get rid of that mausoleum. I think it's actually an okay trade for us. Because if we're gonna be stuck on the white, we're gonna have to go into a Johnny. Oh. He's green blue spirits? Nice snag. I don't know if I should have baited with the Giada. I gotta remember that Spell Queller is now in. I'm doing this so he's got 3 mana open. I'm waiting for the I was waiting for the next Spell Queller. I mean, I can't get around a Spell Queller. What? Why did I win that? I'll take it, but why did I win that? Okay. Well, I guess I'll see you guys later. I'm guessing he had 3 lands in hand and was just not happy about it. Which I sometimes, I mean, we could have game earlier because of kind of like that too. But I think it was a little farther along in the game. But yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, well, I'll see you guys later. We're going to do a pack opening next. I'm going to wait for the, pack opening probably. And then go ahead and do, I don't know what time this recycles. I wish it would tell you a timer. What is this? Oh, 3 hours. Okay, that's when the next daily is. So I got 3.5 hours. So I'll finish up my dailies in a little bit. But we'll do that. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.